My pastor had just given a sermon and I really took it to heart. He talked about how God provided the wise men with the bright shining star and how the wise men never questioned, just kept following. He gave us a challenge for the Christmas season. Keep your eye on the Christmas star. Don't stop following it. Of course, a few members took it differently than I did, but what came to my heart and brain was that I needed to follow God completely this Christmas season. I was not sure how I was going to ultimately do this. I figured since God and Jesus are always telling us to love and follow the love, that is what I needed to do. Of course, all of the details were a little bit hazy, and I knew I would be more than a little awkward while doing it, but I set my mind to it, and I was not going to stray. The first moment that I felt I needed to do something was on my way to the grocery store. I was heading to my normal store when a little dog ran past with a little girl following, trying to catch him. I ran after him as well, and we finally caught him. I was on the other side of town. I decided to just get the things I needed from this store and go home. This store had an unexpected sale on candy canes. Score. The next moment I felt love was during my hair appointment. The older lady in the chair next to me was talking about how her son had just gotten in an accident and wouldn't make it home in time to set her Christmas tree up. I offered to drive her home so she didn't have to take the bus, and also set up her tree. We had a wonderful time that night. She had baked some amazing cookies. The next moment that I felt needed some love was when I was sitting down at a restaurant having my normal weekend breakfast of pumpkin pancakes. My waitress and I had talked a bit, and I noticed she was a little jumpy. Later on in my meal, I noticed her glancing outside to a man standing by the bus stop, just waiting even when the occasional bus passed by. I asked her if he was causing a problem. She then told me about how he was an abusive ex and he couldn't find where she was living at the moment, so he was trying to catch her on her way to the bus. I asked if I could give her a ride home. She said she lived in the next town over. I told her I didn't mind, and when I dropped her off, it was at a women's shelter. I decided to stick around for a little bit and help out. They had me pass out dinners and do some laundry so they could have clean sheets for the night. I was exhausted by the time everyone was prepping for bed. I decided it would be safer if I just went to the nearest inn and stayed the night in town. I booked my room and was just about to take my things in when a family came into the lobby. The receptionist told them that there were no more rooms. They did not understand and started talking, but it was in a language I had never heard. The lady with the child was crying and the man was exhausted. I decided to hand them my key. They bowed their heads toward me, and I helped them to their room. On my way out, the mother stopped me and handed me a little star ornament that had a note on the back. Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace to those on whom his favor rests.